Welcome back, everybody. I'd like to take a moment of silence, if we may, for our good friend, the Castle Inflatable. This is why you should always test your Halloween products that you've had in storage for years before actually bringing them out for your Halloween displays. This was going to be the perfect transition from my cemetery, where it acts as that creepy castle with a cemetery next to it. You'd walk through it, to my dragon zone, where it's a medieval castle with dragons. But unfortunately, that plan has just completely gone out the window. I tried adding an additional fan to it. It's not going to stay inflated or stand up. So it's time to say goodbye to our wonderful castle and instead find something else to use. So I went on Amazon and I found this. This little label here will show you it is an Archway inflatable. It's just trees and ghosts because I figured can't go wrong with trees around your dragons or a cemetery. So let me go ahead and put our castle to rest. We'll open this up and see what it looks like. This inflatable did come from Amazon, so it was under $100. I think it is going to be an economical choice, if maybe not the greatest, but we'll see. It could be fantastic. It is a good size inflatable. It is, I believe, 10 feet tall and 15 feet wide. As we pull it out of the box here, you can see what it looks like. All right, so first thing I'm trying to do is see where the fan is. And we have it here on the back. So this is a large inflatable. This is a small fan. So we're going to see how well that works. Also inside the box, we've got our instructions, several bits of white rope, a few tethers, actually several tethers. It looks like there was probably 8 or so in there. And then we have little bags that have sandbag written on them. So I guess we can fill these up with gravel to help weigh them down. All right, there's at least one zipper here, and it is not that large, so you're not going to be able to fit too many of those sandbags in there. But let's go ahead and plug it in, get this thing inflated. The cord itself is over 6 feet long. It's probably closer to 8. And there we go. It took a little while to inflate with that tiny little fan, but it did do a pretty good job. I don't see any major deforming. I mean, I am on a bit of a slant, so it is going to kind of pull forward just a little bit. But I think, I don't see any big major wrinkles, and these little wrinkles are going to work themselves out. I mean, I can see from this side, the sign looks pretty wrinkled. Again, with some time, I think it'll look just fine. I don't know what it looks like from your side of the camera, so let me go ahead and pull the camera in and we'll take a closer look at this thing together. One of the main reasons I bought this inflatable was because it has this "Enter If You Dare" sign on it. I love that dripping sort of bloody effect on the lettering. Even though this inflatable is not perfect, again, it acts as the entrance to the haunt, so I'm happy with it as signage, if not an inflatable. Because it does have aspects I don't like the cheesy sort of corny tombstone on one side that says "RIP," and then we have a jack-o'-lantern on the other. But on the other hand, since I will be having jack-o'-lanterns and tombstones in my display, it almost acts as a preview of what you're going to see when you enter the haunt. Don't really love the faces on the trees. I mean, I would love just a tree by itself. If I have to have faces, I guess I do like the fact that they look a little bit menacing. However, I don't like that they're different colors. This one kind of looks like it has 2 arms sticking out from either side. And then, of course, we have the ghosts themselves. Love that this one is holding that sign. That is such a nice detail. And their faces, too, are a bit menacing. And I do love that effect. The tree itself has lots of branches, kind of look like thorny barbs sticking off each side. Not too thrilled with the fact that they have tether points right in the middle of the front. There are also tethers on the side. And let's go ahead and take a look at it from the back and see what it looks like from there. So this is a one-sided prop. We only have a blank brown side. There are tether points, it looks like, on the back as well. So 4 tether points on each side of the middle of the tree. Not sure how I feel about that. I'll probably end up putting a second inflatable on the other side, so no matter which direction you're looking at it, you will see something as opposed to just that blank side. But again, overall, as an entrance to the haunt, I don't hate it. I don't love it either. It wasn't the vision I had for my display, so if I find something else in the meantime, I'm totally open to replacing this, but if it comes to it, I think it'll do just fine. We do still have a few months till Halloween, so who knows, we might find some really great options then. And we still have a few hours until dark falls, so let's wait till then and see what it looks like all lit up. With 9 LED lights, I think it glows relatively decently. You can see it pretty well at night. You lose a little bit of the details though, like the yellow face. I think if they had done a black outline, perhaps around the yellow eyes and the mouth, it would make it a little bit more visible. I honestly though would have preferred it just be a solid black like the other side. I guess that's an easy fix with a Sharpie marker. What might be a little bit harder to fix would be the sign up here. Of course, I do have a little bit of exterior illumination on it right now, but I think with that off, you're gonna lose all of the lettering, which makes the whole sign sort of pointless if you can't read it. Also, I don't like the way it kind of dips, and if it kind of flips around in the weather, in the wind, it's not ever going to be pointed properly where you're gonna see the wording clearly. We might be able to fix it with adding some wire, like a really strong wire at the top to hold it in place so it only drapes in the one direction. That might help. The ghosts themselves here are very visible, of course, being all white. And unfortunately, you can see pretty well the jack-o'-lantern and the tombstone. But maybe we'll find another way to disguise those. We still have several months till Halloween, so we'll figure it out. Before we go, I did want to say a special thank you to all the patrons who help support the channel. If you're interested in joining our Fright Club, be sure to check out a link to my Patreon page in the description below. That's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, take care, and happy haunting.